Hey YouTube, so I'm back with another Valentine's Day gem and we getting into this super cute set and I'm so excited. I know I already did like the 90s airbrush heart theme that's been going around. So this time we doing some, what these called, sweetheart candies or whatever, but yes, that's the vibe it's giving. So y'all already know I'm going in to push the cuticles back. And if you're new here, you better click that subscribe button, okay? And that bell button so that y'all know when I'm uploading. And do whatever you can to support. Hit the like button, share, comment, do whatever. You know, I like talking to y'all. And as you can tell, this video is in real time. I know y'all always ask me to do real time, and most of my videos are sped up. So I was like, let me get y'all a real time one. But the client actually had just soaked her nails off before she came to me, and she had a little bit of acrylic left. So I'm just going in, getting a small piece of cotton and soaking that in acetone, and I'll place it on top and just place this little clip on top of that and just let it sit while I'm working on the other nails. The clips I got from Sally's Beauty, if you were wondering, but I'm sure you can find them anywhere, Amazon, whatever. And I'm just gonna go in for the other nail beds and just remove all of the shine, all of the oils. That's my dog in the background. But yeah, just go in and file all of the oils off. He's over here distracting me. There's someone coming in the house. He swear he like a guard dog. He acts so big. But yeah, so I'm just going in and filing that. You do want to be very gentle, and some techs will do this with like a drill. I personally don't feel comfortable with using a drill on the nail beds, the natural nail beds, even if it's like a fine bit. Like, I don't know, I just don't like it, you know. So this is me. I do most of my hair filing with my hand files. So yeah, just going in, making sure we getting those sidewalls, pulling the skin back and all of that, and then we'll come back to that one finger eventually. So we're done all of that. We have our tips shaped, and I'm using my Macart tips from my Amazon link in the description box below. And we're going in with my Valentino dehydrator and applying that, and then we're just going to go through and glue the tips on. So once we have those all set, it's about time that this one finger should be ready. So we're just removing that and pushing all of that acrylic off, and of course, you know, everything came off. And then we're just gonna catch it up to the other fingers. So we're gonna file, and I already pushed the cuticles back, so we're good. We're gonna file, make sure all the oils are off, size the tip, dehydrate. Of course, we wiping the dust off as well. I just don't really show that part. And then glue the tip on, and we got it caught up. And then she wanted to keep them the length of the tip. You know, she didn't really want to cut them. So basically all I did was just cut them to make sure they were all even. Because if I just left them like that, it could be some that were like, you know, way longer. Based off like the natural nail beds, you know, some nail beds can be shorter than the other ones. And that will result in like the tip being shorter than the other ones as well. So I just go through and make sure everything is even, especially, you know, both hands, whatever. And then she wanted coffin shape, so I'm just going through and I'm gonna be using my scissors just to cut a little bit off the sides, and then clean it up with the file to create that coffin shape. And then we are gonna go in as well to blend the tip into the natural nail bed, and I just do each finger at a time just to get that out the way, and then we'll be ready for acrylic. So I'm gonna just let y'all watch this part. All right, so now we're ready for acrylic. So we're going to get that set up, and then I'm going in with my dehydrator again just to make sure there's no oils on the nail beds, because when I'm filing and shaping it up, I tend to like place my finger on the nail bed. So just removing all of that, and then I'm going in with my no lift nail primer and applying that on all the fingers. I do one hand at a time for this, so I'm doing this hand, putting them on all of them, and then I'm going back to the first finger I did and applying it for a second time, and then placing my crystal clear acrylic from Valentino with my C&D retention liquid right over top of that primer that we just applied. And this is going to help enact that primer as best as possible because we're doing it right away. So it's when the primer is at its best, and so that'll help with lifting. The fact that it's clear is going to help with lifting because clear is the strongest acrylic rather than any color pigment. And it's also going to protect the natural nails from any colors that we're using as well, because sometimes they can stain the natural nails. So yeah, that's a few reasons why I do that. And then yeah, just going to go through and do that on every finger and then move on to the next hands. So then we're going in for the application and the designs or whatever. So we're doing, what's it called? French tip on the 3 nails. So I'm using my Perfect Nude from Valentino and just creating that French tip. And we're going to do that on all the 3 nails. And then the 2 middle fingers are going to be just straight nude. But actually what happened, which you're going to see, y'all see how I'm running out of my nude right there. So that reminds me, I gotta order some more. I'm so bad with keeping up with ordering stuff. Like, oh my god, I run out of everything before I buy some stuff again. I really gotta get better with that. But yeah, I barely had a little bit. And the last 2 fingers I had to do with nude. On the other hand, the 2 middle fingers, I dropped my nude and it went everywhere. So I had no nude left. Like, oh my god, y'all. So what we ended up doing, which I'll show y'all too, we just used a different nude, but since we had to match the 2 fingers, I drew down the 2 middle fingers and put the nude. It's gonna be lustrous pink, which is like a nude with some glitter in it. And I just applied that over the 2 middle fingers on the hand that was already done, and then applied that on the hand that wasn't done. So the 2 middle fingers ended up being like that glittery nude, and then the French tips was just like the regular nude, which still ended up being cute, which, you know, it wasn't supposed to be like that, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So yeah, y'all gonna see that part. And it was as soon as I finished the last French tip finger, which at least that's good, you know. So right here, I pick it up. I don't know what happened. And boom. Like, wow, it spilled all over me, all over the floor. Like, oh my God. So the next part, I just sped up a little bit so that y'all get the point. You know, just drill this down real quick and then put the lustrous pink over top. And then we went ahead and did the lustrous pink on the other two middle fingers just to make it match, you know, because I ran out of the other one. And it was enough too, like really, the last two fingers. But we made it work. And I know I'm a little bit out of the camera throughout this whole video, and I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all get the point. It was a little difficult for me to record. I actually haven't recorded in a while. I still have some videos I need to get up that are like old. So I've been trying to catch up before I start recording again. But this set was really cute, so yeah, I just recorded that for y'all. So I'm a little rusty and I'm out the camera, but I'll get better. And then, yeah, we just going in to finish up those French tips. And I'm using number 114 from Valentino, which is this hot pink color to create, you know, the French tip. That's the color we're using. And I really don't like the pigmented colors from Valentino. Like, they're just so... You see how you can see two different pinks in this? Like, why is it like that? Why? It should be one color. It's not glow in the dark. You know, glow in the dark be, like, carrying that little, like, weird... I don't know, clear in it, but I don't like it. And then just the consistency of it, but I haven't found a brand that I personally like for their pigments, like the colored acrylics, that works with the C&D retention liquid. So if y'all have any recommendations, please let me know. I love Valentino's cover powders, like their nudes and whites and clears and all of that. Like, those consistencies are just perfect. Like, I love those, but their pigments, I don't like them. And I don't know who else to try. Like, I've tried a few different ones. Acrylics, Nail House, and Vanessa's Nails. I've tried those, and none of them work good with the C&D retention liquid. And yeah, so I'm gonna just still have to move around, try different ones. But when I find one, I'll definitely let y'all know. So obviously, once we're done that, we're going into shape. I'll try to explain a little bit because this is in real time. Taking it, going up and down, filing underneath to make that even, because we don't need no rusty things under there. And then just taking the file super straight along the nail at the tip there, what I'm doing, making that straight on the sides, as straight as possible, or leaning towards the nail, like on top of the nail. If that makes sense, that's the best way to do it. I know I'm talking a little fast. I'm trying to keep up with the video. Because we're doing coffin, I just do that right there. If the shape is looking a little off, make sure you do that part right there, the little tip, and that'll help the shape. And then you can see what else you need. Then just going over the top real quick to help with any bumps, lumps, whatever. And then I do go in with my e-file and just run around the cuticle real quick and underneath the tip of the nail, which I'm about to do right now. So I'll show y'all. And I go underneath the tip of the nail because I like to make my nails thick, so that gives the illusion of the nail being thinner than what it is, and also gives it a little C-curve underneath as well. But yeah, we're just cleaning up and making that cuticle area very smooth and intact and natural. And then I go down just to make sure everything is smooth and clean. Very lightly on this part. You want to be very light. And then, yeah, we're going to just swing underneath. And then go across the top as well. This is what I mean by creating that C curve and making it look a little thinner, and then just cleaning it up like that. Then I go back in with my hand file just to clean up the shape of what we just did with the E-file, and then that's that. And then for the French tip fingers, I kind of do most of my filing with the E-file because it's too much work to do with the hand file, because you really are like taking down acrylic, and that's what this drill bit is meant to do. So yeah, basically the same thing. Go around the cuticle and then come down, but just focus more on the body and taking down the excess acrylic to create that whatever it's called, you know, French tip. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm taking long on this finger, but perfection is perfection. You know, take your time. It don't matter how long you take, as long as you're doing a good job, because eventually it's going to get faster, because you're going to get better and know what you're doing. So just make sure you're doing a good job. And yeah, this, you know, just cleaning that up, and then go through with my E-file, and then I'll finish the cleaning up the shape afterwards, the E-file. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna just let y'all watch through. I do have a shaping detailed shaping video. It's a little old, but it's in the description box below. And yeah, I'm gonna just let y'all watch this part. So then once we're done shaping, I have the client wash her hands, and then I'm going in to do the nail art. So I'm using this light pastel pink from OPI with my acetone on the side with my little nail art brushes I got from Amazon. And I'm using the circle side and just applying the 2 dots, which I saw this on Instagram. And it really works. It's super helpful. And just applying the 2 dots and then bringing them together to create that heart. And it's super easy to do this. And so I'm going to have 2 pink hearts, one on this finger, one on the other one. And then we're going to do a purple heart and we're going to do a blue heart. And we're using all of the lighter pastel colors for these. So then once all the hearts are on, I'm going in with a darker, hotter pink. And we're just going to outline the heart. And then once it's completely outlined, we're just going to draw a little line on the side, inside the heart, to give it like that 3D feeling, like that 3D look. And that's going to create like the sweetheart type of vibe because, you know, they obviously 3D. And I guess you could say they're like 2D or whatever, like, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to just create this little line right here just to create, no, that's not the line. Where's that? What we doing? I think it's right here that we're doing. Yep, just like that. just to create a little dimension. And then we're going to outline the other pink, and we're going to use a darker purple to outline the purple and a darker blue to outline the blue. Then I'm just going in with my black acrylic paint and creating the word. She wanted a J for her boyfriend's initial. Then I did, it's like a different one on every single heart. See the other hand in the corner? We did a J, we did a XO, a money sign, all yours, love you. What's that? That's 5 right there. Bay, I know that's the one we did. And it was something else, I can't remember, but I'll kind of show you. I don't show you every single one, but I kind of go back. I did show you the other hand and 3 on this hand, and y'all get the point. You know, you can't really see me doing it, but y'all understand. I'm just writing some little letters with this super detailed nail art brush. And yeah, that's it. We're gonna be ready for some diamonds. I'm gonna just let y'all finish watching this part. And this is the money sign I'm about to do. Oh, and then we also added these little white stars in there using my white acrylic paint as well. And then just did one little star on each finger of the hearts. So then for the bling, I'm using my Zulays bling adhesive and just applying some around the tip, or not the tip, but the French tip, I guess. I don't, you know, where the colors connect. And I'm using this little heart stone, and then so I'm gonna place that down, and then I'm gonna just bring some diamonds upwards to create that French tip line. And then I did bring 2 of them down under the heart just to add a little bit more, a little like boom, you know. So basically just did the same thing on both of the pointer fingers. Once that's done, we're going to be ready for the top coat. So I'm using my Holy Grail top coat, my C&D shellac, to go over the fingers that we had hand drawn with, you know, the regular polish and all that, because this top coat does not, you know how gel will make regular polish like crinkle up. This doesn't do that. So that's why I like to use this one, but it is a white top coat, so we are going to have to wipe it down after it's cured. But for the other fingers, I'm just going in with my Valentino top coat, and then we're going to cure this for 60 seconds. And I do go ahead and wipe the sides down because the gel can fall down the sides, and if you cure it like that, that shape is going to be all messed up. So to preserve that shape, I just like to wipe it down just to be safe. So then once it's done, I'm using my little alcohol wipe just to wipe down the sticky layer that the C&D shellac the top coat has. So that's what I'm doing there. Then we just go in with my cuticle oil and apply that on all the fingers. And this is the finished look. These came out super cute, and I'm so happy with this set. Like, oh my god, these are just so cute. And I just want to say thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, tag me if you have any inspo from this set, and let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all in the next video.